Hi students, how are you? So my name is B.S. Ram, Senior Mentor for Chemistry. So in this video, I will explain the optical isomerism in case of biphenyls, very important for G and NEET exam. Okay, please take a heading. Optical isomerism. Optical isomerism in biphenyl. Okay students, so this is our heading, very important for G and NEET exam. Okay students, now the biphenyls also named as diphenyls, okay. Here structure, the structure of biphenyl is, so in this structure two phenyl rings. Phenyl rings means benzene rings. This is first phenyl ring, means benzene ring. So this is a second benzene ring. These two benzene rings are connected to each other by carbon-carbon single bond. This is one carbon, this is one carbon. So this compound is called biphenyl. Okay students, so please note this. So these are ortho positions. 1, 2. This is third one, this is the fourth one. These are 4 ortho positions. Okay students. Please note students, if ortho positions are empty, so empty means having no bulky groups, then biphenyl has planar structure. Then biphenyl has planar, means here these 4 ortho positions are completely not occupied by bulky groups. Okay students, means empty means, so there may be only hydrogens. So here one hydrogen, here one hydrogen, here one hydrogen, here one hydrogen atom. So here one hydrogen atom. So here one hydrogen atom, here one hydrogen atom. Means in the absence of bulky groups, at these 4 ortho positions, the shape of the biphenyl is planar shape. Okay students, so which means, see students, this is one benzene nucleus, benzene ring. Next, the second benzene ring is like this, means both the benzene rings are so planar in nature, means planar geometry. When if the ortho positions are completely empty, means in the absence of bulky groups at these 4 ortho positions. Okay students, please note. Okay. Next. So this means, so planar structure means here this benzene nucleus in XY plane and this benzene nucleus also in XY plane, means both are in same plane. Hence the molecule is planar. So this molecule is planar. Okay, students. Now, next. Okay, students. Now, condition. Conditions for optical isomerism in biphenyl. In biphenyls. Okay, students. The first condition is 4 ortho positions. 4 ortho positions must having bulky groups. Okay, students. So this is a essential requirement for optical isomerism in biphenyls. Means all 4 ortho positions must be occupied with bulky groups. Bulky groups means, so that is NO2 group or SO3H group, sulfonic acid group, or bromine atom, or chloride, or fluoride, and like that. Methyl also. So methyl and etc. When these bulky groups are present in ortho positions, definitely the planar structure of biphenyl immediately converted into non-planar structure because of repulsions. See, students, the second one is non-planar structure. Non-planar. Non-planar means asymmetric. Asymmetry. Asymmetry. So this is the second requirement. The first requirement means all 4 ortho positions must occupied with bulky groups. So like these groups. And the biphenyl must be non-planar. Okay, students, so please note immediately. Now the required structure of biphenyl is, see, students. So this is a ring 1. So this is a ring 1. Now this ring is so linking with another benzene nucleus, means benzene ring with the carbon-carbon single bond. So this is another benzene nucleus. See, students, if all these 4 ortho positions are empty, means only hydrogen atoms are present. So at these ortho positions, okay, the structure is planar. Now we will introduce bulky groups like NO2 groups or SO3H groups or bromine, chlorine, methyl, ethyl, like that. Now see, here this is A, so this is B. AB means here groups. Some groups are some atoms, bulky atoms or bulky groups. Here this is also A, so this is also B. This is the general structure. Okay, students. Here AB equal bulky groups means NO2, SO3H, so methyl means alkyl, and bromide, so bromine atom, so iodine, so chlorine, etc. So this is the first requirement, means all these 4 ortho positions should be with bulky groups. Okay, students. This is the essential condition for optical isomerism in case of biphenyls. The second one is A not equal to B. This is another most required condition. So this is a very, very important condition. A, B should be different. A and B should be different. Okay, students? If these bulky groups are at ortho positions, now what happened? The planar structure immediately converts into non-planar structure. See, students? Here immediately the twisting of this carbon-carbon double bond takes place. So that leading to non-planarity. Okay, students? Here see. So this is the ring. So this representation, so wedge dash representation. So this indicates, so this is a ring B. So means a ring second ring. Okay, students. So in the absence of these bulky groups at ortho positions, the two rings are planar. Means the two rings are like this. Means both the rings are in the same plane. When the bulky groups are present in the ortho positions, mean four ortho positions are occupied by bulky groups, then immediately so what happen? The carbon-carbon double bond becomes twisting. Means see like this. Means this is the first ring, this is the second ring. Means so this ring is exactly so perpendicular to the second. Means the two benzene nucleus, the two benzene rings perpendicular to each other. Okay, students? So means what happened? The planar structure of biphenyl immediately converted into non-planar. So this is the essential condition for optical isomerism. Okay, students? Now, see, students, here very, very important. Here, so here ring 1. Here ring 1 is perpendicular to ring 2. Why, students? Why? Because so in this some repulsion force is existed because of repulsion. Means because of repulsion. So because of repulsion between these bulky groups. So between bulky groups. So bulky groups. So leading to non-planar structure because this is non-planar. Non-planar, leading to non-planar geometry. Okay, students, in the absence of these bulky groups, the structure of biphenyl is planar. But when the introduction of these bulky groups at ortho positions, what happened? There exist the great repulsion forces between these side by side groups, means in ortho positions. Okay, this ortho position repulse by this ortho position, this group is repulsed by this repulsion. Okay, the finally what happened? The planar structure converts into non-planar. Okay, students. So this biphenyl exhibit optical isomerism. So this will show optical isomerism. So therefore, the biphenyl shows optical isomerisms. So optical isomerism exhibition means, so this molecule is optically active. This molecule is optically active. So this is the final result. Okay, students. So please note. Next, the first requirement is asymmetry. Asymmetry means absence of plane of symmetry. Asymmetry is nothing but dissymmetry. Asymmetry also called as a dissymmetry. Asymmetry is nothing but unsymmetry. Okay, students. So for optical isomerism, the main condition is asymmetric. The molecule must be asymmetric in nature. Okay, students. Now, so please note the problem. Okay, identify the following are optically active or optically inactive. So this is a very big question behind us. Now I will give two questions. Now you will give me answer. Okay. See students. So this is benzene nucleus. So these are connected to each other by carbon-carbon single bond. So it is called biphenyl system. Now here ortho positions contains here bromine atom. Here NO2 nitro group. Here also nitro group. Here also bromine atom. Okay, students. So bulky groups. So here, see students. So this benzene ring is in XY plane. So this benzene ring is in YZ plane. Okay, students. So this benzene nucleus in XY plane, but these groups in opposite perpendicular plane, means this bromine is in YZ plane and this NO2 group also in YZ plane, and this ring is in YZ plane. So this NO2 group is in XY plane. So this bromine also in XY plane. See students, here bromine atom and this NO2 group are in different planes. Here also this NO2 group and this bromine atom are in different planes. So this molecule is non-planar molecule. Non-planar. So can you understand why this molecule is said to be a non-planar, students? Because the groups, means the ortho position, the group set ortho positions in these two rings are present in different planes, means perpendicular planes. Okay students, the YZ plane is perpendicular to XY plane. Okay students, so this is non-planar. Non-planar means, so this is asymmetric molecule. So this is asymmetric molecule. Okay students, so asymmetric molecule definitely will exhibit optically isomerism. So this is optically active. Why? Because these two groups are different, these two groups are different. So this is first one. Now second one. Okay students, and the second one is, so this is another benzene compound. So means biphenyl system. See students, here NO2 group is there. Here also NO2 group is there. Here bromine atom. Here methyl group. See students, please observe this. This is methyl. This is bromine atom. Okay, but these groups are same. So in this molecule, so this group and this group are same. Okay students, so this molecule is optically inactive. Optically inactive. What is the reason? Because the presence of same groups on one benzene nucleus. So these groups are same. Okay students, so the reason is presence of same groups on same ring. So please note, next, and some other examples. Third one is here carboxylic acid, here bromine atom, here methyl group, here chlorine. So this also exhibit optical isomerism. So it is optically active. Why? Because here AB groups are different and CD groups also different. Means all these groups are different. Okay, optically active. Next, fourth one is see students, here CCH3 thrice. Here also, here OH group is there. So here some chlorine atom, here some methyl. So these are bulky groups. These two groups are different and these two groups also different. So this molecule also optically active. Okay, students, I think you understood so what I am telling. Okay, students, so optical isomerism in biphenyls, the main requirements are the molecule must be asymmetric in nature. Asymmetric molecule means in 4 ortho positions of biphenyl must be with bulky groups, and the most important requirement is those groups means here this group and this group must be different and this group and this group must be different. Okay, students? Okay, A not equal to B. Okay, students? So when these two conditions are fulfilled, definitely that molecule, that biphenyl will exhibit optical isomerism. See, students, so these are optically active. Optically active means asymmetric. So asymmetric. So asymmetric is nothing but so there is no plane of symmetry. Asymmetry molecule means the absence of plane of symmetry. Here also plane of symmetry is absent. Here the plane of symmetry is absent. Then only this molecule is called asymmetric. Otherwise symmetry. Okay, students. So one more example. Okay, see, students. Here, suppose we will take so this molecule. See, students. Here, this is the methyl group. This is also methyl group. So here, plane of symmetry is present. The plane of symmetry is present since same groups. So these two groups are same. These two groups are same. So the plane of symmetry is possible. Okay, understanding? So plane of symmetry is present. So the final result is this molecule is optically inactive. Okay, students? So I think you understand very well. Okay, thank you very much. If you like this video, so please subscribe my channel and share this video to your beloved friends. Okay, students. So thank you very much. Have a nice day. So bye bye.